You're like, whoop. But if I don't feel comfortable with you, I'm like, oh, this is a red flag, a flag on the play, stop, foul, walking back.
What did you see a red
That
flag
type of situation.
in a potential boy that you dated?
Whew.
Not who.
Because no, hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Raquel Mornings.
I'm Jay Anthony.
And I'm Christina.
And today we have a special guest on Mood 24/7. My dear friend, Jasmine Luck.
What's up, y'all? What's up? Hey.
I'm crying. Okay, so Jasmine is a YouTube vlogger. I'll be sure to put her link below in the description, add her, on Instagram, all that great deliciousness. Mm-hmm. She is also a part-time model, cough sneeze. She likes to, be real modest about it, but sis can do it, and she can hook up some sneakers. I've seen a time or two.
I've been meaning to talk to you about them sneakers. You restore sneakers too? I got some Jordans that need to be restored.
I'm dead. I don't restore shoes, but I know somebody who does restore shoes.
Point me in that direction.
And also, I need to talk to you because I want to get some new Air Force Ones, and I want to get those. I want to get them customized. Mm-hmm. So we gonna talk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I need those done before hot girl summer.
Okay, but today on the show we will be talking about red flags and validation, and just like the effects that's had on us and what we've been through in that situation, what we've missed, how we thought it was an orange flag instead of a red flag, just real colorful or whatever. But yeah. So, who wants to get started? Red flags first. What did you guys miss? Like, how did you guys think, oh, no, this isn't a red flag. It looks kind of, yellow.
So I guess I'll start this off because I've had a lot of red flags in my day.
Yeah.
I think, first of all, I'm going to say that I really feel like we always know when it's a red flag. We just try to act like it's not a red flag. We try to change the color like we're colorblind. I think the biggest red flag that I've ever had in my life was I was talking to a dude, and now anybody who knows me knows that my relationship with God is like, it's here. Like it's, I take that very seriously. And so I was asking him about, what's your relationship like with God? He was like, oh, I'm very spiritual. And I was like, well, what does that look like? He was like, I just believe in the universe and da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, God, that's really kind of the same thing. Like, you and the universe, like, you created
the universe. So
when I got my heart broke so bad in that situation. Like, I did not eat for like a week. I didn't eat for like a week. When I tell y'all I was hurt.
Oh, my God.
I was hurt. Like, I felt like I was dying. And when I tell you from that moment on, if I even see a piece of, if you even look like you're yellow about to turn a little orange, I'm done. Because that heartbreak there, it was too much. It was too much.
I'm crying. Jordan?
What should I do after these? After these is a big red flag.
That was disgusting.
Yeah, long story short, he would just come and see me mostly at night when he got off work. We never went on a date, like for real.
Never.
And I asked to go on a date. His idea of a date was to go to his house, get drunk, and, knock the boots. But
okay.
But yeah, it was always like we never went nowhere like in public. It was always at nighttime.
In the car.
In the car.
I was in the car. I was like,
it was always when he got off work in the car. That was it. The only time like chilled together was like outside movies and Peyton family. And then I had Christian ask, what was what, and he was like, "Oh, we just friends." I'm like,
that right there. I feel like that's one of the biggest red flags. Is when you ask a dude, what are we, or the person that you're talking to, what are we, and they say, let's just go with the flow. That right there, I feel like that's one of the biggest red flags that you can ever get. Is it a red flag if you're looking for a relationship? Because for me right now, I'm not looking for a relationship. So if I ended up like
messing around with some dude. He's like, let's just go with the flow. I'm cool with that because I'm trying to go with the flow too. But I think if I was more so looking for something serious and he was like, let's go with the flow, then I'd be like, nah.
Yeah, that's a red flag. I get that. No, I get that though, because I feel like it all depends on what you and the other person are looking for. If you and the other person are just looking to cut, not boost, do what it is, then that's just what it is. No red flags needed.
Right.
If somebody's looking for a relationship and then the other person is like, well, let's just see what it is, y'all aren't on the same page. So I feel like that's a red flag. So I get what you're saying with that.
Yeah.
Jasmine, what red flags do you typically tend to ignore?
Okay, well, here's my thing with red flags. And I think this is why I've been single for almost 2 years, because I'm really just trying to do my own thing. Because in past situations that I've gotten myself into, I think that, like you were saying, I've ignored red flags. And sometimes I don't see the difference between like a red flag and something that can be worked on.
Yes!
So yes.
Yes.
I'll be like, oh, we can work on that. We can work on that. But really, it's a red flag. Like, really, I need to dip. And so the one red flag that comes to mind for me, that was a huge red flag that I really should have dipped after that. But I started talking to this dude like shortly after I had gotten out of another relationship. So he was really kind of a rebound, but it ended up turning into a relationship. So it was like an unintentional relationship. And we started talking, and he was just like talking to me all the time. Like he like really liked me, like really fast. And I was like, I know I'm cool, but like, you don't know me like that. So he was just like really on one. Like he was like calling me all the time, like texting me all the time, sending me these long paragraphs after like 2 weeks of how much he liked me. And so, yeah, that ended up not working at all. And that should have been a really big red flag. Like, you don't even know me, but you're saying you love all these things about me. It was just really
he was just trying to go with the flow.
What'd you say?
He said he was just trying to go with the flow. Like, did y'all discuss like what y'all had going on?
No, we didn't really discuss, because we just kind of like started talking, and I told him that I didn't want to be in a relationship because I had just gotten out of one. But it was kind of that's kind of my fault, because I really should have seen that he was trying to be committed, and I should have backed out. But I liked the attention. I was getting.
I understand.
See, I feel like in the situation,
I just got out of a relationship where like it ended really bad, and homeboy like cheated, and it was like really bad. So it was, you know. So
even then, I feel like it depends. Because I feel like you can really like somebody like that in a short amount of time. But that's why I feel like communication is so important, because if you both are discuss the fact that, okay, we're both looking for something serious, we're both looking for, I want to be wifed up, I want to be hubbied up, bada boom, bada bing, and y'all decide that this is what it is, then I feel like, liking somebody that much in a short amount of time isn't necessarily a red flag. But I feel like a lot of times dudes will rush into that, like, I like you so much, just to try to hook you in so you won't leave when they start doing the fuck.
Yeah.
When they start doing
the thing is, but the thing is, so I see what you're saying. Like, it's not that bad to like someone that much in the beginning, but he was really good with his words. So I knew that he was saying a lot of things that he knew I would want to hear. Like, he was giving me a lot of, he was giving me a lot of reassurance that I told him that I hadn't gotten before.
Oh, those are dangerous.
Yes. And so I thought that it was sweet. I was like, oh, he likes me, whatever. When in reality, he was kind of just
doing what he knew you wanted.
Yeah.
Exactly. He was just saying all these things because he knew that's what I wanted to hear. And then it just ended up him being one of those people that just says all these things but never puts action behind it. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
You hit something with that one.
I would say personally, my red flags are much like how Jasmine was saying, oh, it needs to be worked on. Like, we can work through this together. I can help you, like, I can be that woman for you. When you're up on stage and you're like, Keely, it's because of you. You know what I mean?
Don't do it.
That's what I'm
do
thinking. But no, I've ignored like a lot of red flags, but at the same time, I'm keen to a lot of red flags. I would say that. Like, just depending on like how I feel around you, I would say, that's definitely like my eye opener. If I feel comfortable with you, okay, a lot of the red flags are gonna be like, whoop, But if I don't feel comfortable with you, I'm like, oh, this is a red flag on the play. Stop, foul, walk it back.
What did you see a red flag
that type of situation
in a potential boy that you dated?
Nah.
Because let's see. I would say like patience was a red flag. Huge red flags. It's like a lot of people that I would be talking to or dating with, they never had patience. They would never try to like figure it out. It was always like a rush to like, we have to do something, or we have to, if you want to, be with me. It was a rush. It felt like it was always pressure. It was never like, okay, let me get to know you. Let me see where your comfort zone is, and let me like adapt to that type of situation. It's like my plan. This is how it's going. That type of thing. And if you know me, I hate being controlled. I hate like possessive stuff like that, and that like automatically like freaks me out. And I'll be like, no, I take a huge back. What'd you say, Jordan? Speak up. Speak up, Jordan.
You feel like somebody taking control at that party at Burton.
All right. Okay. We always like to bring that up, but you don't ever like to talk about your situation.
Shut up.
So, moving forward. Like I was saying. No, but I've seen it early on.
I wouldn't twist it up like a pretzel.
Not a pretzel. Anyways. I see it like early on, as far as it goes. Like one guy I was talking to, I noticed like he was really aggressive, and I was just like, yeah, that's not it. Like, you may be playing about like, haha, I'm gonna fight you, but if you actually swing on me, baby boy, that I am not
that problem. No, I agree with that 100%. That aggressiveness don't work for me, because when I tell you I'm sensitive as hell, I cry. Like nouns. Like you can look at me the wrong way and I'm crying. You don't talk to me for 2 minutes and I feel like I am sensitive as hell. That aggressive stuff. And a lot of times in relationships, what I would do, because I like the dude and he wanted to do all that, oh, let's play fight, boom, 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 da, da, da. I'm like, okay, haha, let's do it. It's cute. But in my mind, I'm like, this nigga really don't like me. Like, I'm sad. Like I'm crying. Tear. Right. I'm calling my friend and they're like, bro, like, what the hell going on? So that's something that I had to learn too. Like, I feel like those red flags where like you feel like you're trying to change yourself just to accommodate what they want. That's the biggest red flag. Like trying to do what they want when you know you don't want to. Like
Yeah. When you feel like you're forced into something, I'm telling you, I hate that.
Like I know I don't like to go eat sushi every Thursday. Like I know, but because you like to do it, I'm gonna go. Right. And it's like I get doing things for somebody that you like. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like doing things that if it harms you and you're doing it just because it makes them happy, there's a red flag. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
That Keely, you hit on something there. That aggressive stuff, I can't do it.
No, like it's a serious thing. And for some reason, I tend to sometimes attract the most aggressive person.
Honestly, and I feel like it's because like on the outside, people think like, bro, she's like that, like bro, she's this, but I'm like this, like oh, it's going like this when I want it to go like this, like no, stop, bro, like not like this, like no. So like no, that's not it. No, I don't want to do that. I'm cotton. Just love me gently. You get what I'm saying? Oh,
gently, like a little bitty baby. So, how do you guys think your red flags tie into your validation, like being validated? Do you think because like sometimes they might give you what you, I wouldn't say necessarily like in a validation point, but they give you certain aspects, you tend to ignore the other aspects.
So can we pause? Yeah. Wait, Jasmine, I want you to answer this. But we're running out of time. So I feel like maybe we should just have you on next week to finish talking about validation and things like that. Because I don't want to rush the conversation. I want to hear what you have to say.
Bet.
Bet?
All right.
That works.
You want to come back? Yeah. Okay, so we will talk about validation next week with Jasmine Luck. I'm hoping that when the filming comes out, you are too.
Actually, yeah.
So I hope that works. I don't know. You might be like, but yes. So we'll be back next week with validation with Jasmine Luck. I appreciate you coming on here so much. Thank you.
You never appreciate us for getting on here.
And we be
Don't get on here with me all the time. She's a guest. Oh, you see how people act? You see how people act though?
I was sitting on the phone with Keely damn near 5 hours trying to do a website, and we couldn't get one page done.
Be on the phone till 3, 4 o'clock. Talking about what we gonna talk about. I ain't never heard appreciation, nothing like that. We never got mud.
Right, we ain't never get a mud.
All right, well, I'll thank you guys when the show is over, okay?
Ooh. Why you can't give us our accolades during?
I want my flowers.
Can y'all give me mine? Where am I? Oh, okay then. Okay. A lot of silence right now. A lot of silence. Okay then. Okay. Okay. Anyways, thank you, Jasmine, for coming on. Can't wait to have you back next week. For sure.
Thank you so much.
We'll be sure to put her Instagram, YouTube, all of that in the link so you guys can follow her, get all of her information, get your shoes decked out. You know what I'm saying?
Get mine.
Your birthday. Really good. Thank y'all for tuning in. We will definitely see you guys next week. I'm Christina.
I'm Jay Anthony, and your cute thing.
I'm Raquel Mornings.
I'm Jasmine.
And we'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Bye. You want to be in the camera so bad. Oh my gosh. Give it up. You can. You can.
Okay. Let's get it started.